Hey,
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's good? What's great? What it do? Where it been? How it's been? Where it's been? Look, I'm excited. It is week 7, episode 35, and I'm ready to get it in. Hey, what's good with you?
what's good? Nothing. Today has been a good day. It's week 7. What episode is this?
35.
Wow, 35.
Episode 35 in that thing. Look, y'all, we are back with another weekly review of the HBCU auxiliaries as we go through. Y'all, look, we have been seeing the comments come through this week. I don't know what happened, but this week, baby, the people have been commenting and leaving comments in our video feeds, and we love it when you engage with us through the comment section. So before we get started, Quay, before I ask you any questions, before we go anywhere, I just want to engage in the comment section for a second. So look, baby, look, look, y'all was giving us comments and we were here for it. First off, someone, I don't know if this is a band director or a band member or a supporter, but baby, it said, what? Everybody love GAM. I did reply to the comment. This was on our Auxiliary Collegiate Boy page, but they say everybody love GAM because our intro is a clip of GAM playing a song. So we did use it because it just fits the moment. And actually, that was actually a clip from an interview that I used, and I was like, I like the way it just works well with our intro, and so I just kept it. But it really was when we had the Breaking Barriers, I Just Want to Dance episode, and we had Mason on. and I used it for that specific purpose because Mason was on the show. And after that, I was like, I don't think I want to change this. I think I want to leave it the same. It was giving me all the energy I needed, and it just makes a great intro. So yes, everybody loves Gam, but we really love the song. Okay. All right. And then look, we had these comments right here, baby. Look. It said, thanks for spotlighting teams that don't usually get seen. And the name of the conference is pronounced CIAA. Thank you, because baby, it was the CIA for me. Okay, it was the CIA, the SIA, whatever it was that came out of my mouth at the moment. But we will, from now on, I know that it is the CIAA. Okay, thank you for the love at the bottom that said, love this. Thank you for enjoying our reviews and how we break down what we do. That just lets us know that we're on the right track to finding the formula that works for us in our setup. So we appreciate it. All right. Then we had this comment here from our week 6, and it said NCAT Delights. Yes. Hashtag Golden Delights. Thank you for hashtag adding them to our show so that they can see that, somebody, we know the girls watch them, but they know they're being watched. Okay. We know the girls watch. All right. And then this one said, look, now this was a correction on my side. Okay. It said non-HBCU, although some of the schools are not in the HBCU conferences, they are still HBCU schools. I was just confused by that statement. I'm sorry, y'all. And I probably said it fast. Sometimes y'all got to watch me. I say words really, really fast. So if you don't listen, you probably think I'm mumbling or something underneath my breath. But more than likely, I did say it. I know that all the schools we review are HBCUs typically. However, but some of them are not in HBCU football athletic conferences is what I mean. So if I did say non-HBCU, I didn't mean it as far as they were not an HBCU school. I did mean it as they are in a non-HBCU athletic conference. But the school itself is HBCU. All right, but thank you for clarifying. So we have no problem. We're not above reproach. Let us know if it's something, because we might have said it in an error. And this one, great interview. This was from our recent interview, Tied Up. Okay, Tied Up with our girl Ty. Baby, great interview. Thank you for enjoying the interview. And going back to the battle bands, look, awesome job, PMM. That is the Purple Marching Music Machine. I think that's how you say that name, but that was from a Sunset, and that is actually Coach J. Okay. So she saw our review and how well we spoke of them. So look, I'm telling y'all, the comment section been eating. I was like, all the comments just came in the last couple of days. Baby, look, that means you're watching. Continue to comment. We like the engagement. All right. Now look, if you didn't catch up with episode Tied Up, Under the Spotlight, Tied Up, make sure to go back and check that out, y'all. It was a really, really good interview. Our girl Ty, she really was, just straight up, and she was able to give her unadulterated feedback of everything that we did. So we appreciate it. Good evening to you too, Smash. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So hopefully you did go back and watch. Again, if you don't know who Ty is, we did a play on her name, Tied Up, because that's what her season felt like when she was captain. Her hands were tied. And she just had to find her way. But she gave us a great interview. She is a world-renowned Golden Girl, and she was captain 2011. Okay, so she gave us a really good interview, unscripted. Just let us, really see behind the scenes of what it was like to be captain back then under the legendary Griff era, and how things were different then than now. So that was a really good interview. So make sure you go back and check that out, because that really, it was a really great interview. And we got so many more interviews and other things coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned. All right, Quay, you know what time it is, girl. What is your state of the auxiliary?
My state of the auxiliary, honestly, is making things intense again. Making things excited again. Just making things have moments. We're in the season where we have all these battles coming up with these schools. That's supposed to be big battles. And then we get there, and it's like my excitement was overseeded. No? Overly exceeded. And so I just want people to get back into those moments where it was natural. Like, don't have a setup for everything. You really just gotta feel it. Go with the groove and the flow of everything. Not just not just have a, it's okay to have a plan, but it's best to be natural,
Right. I understand what you mean. Just allow the moments to be organic.
Yes.
Organic moments. I like organic moments too. I think sometimes those are the best moments. Don't be wrong. We want you prepared. We also want to just see a natural battle. Yes. I think those are always great. All right. Well, y'all, my state of the auxiliary for this week, honestly, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I know. Y'all thought it was gonna be something bad. It's nothing bad. No, I was gonna say my state of the auxiliary.
Don't be scared.
Right. It was a dramatic pause. My state of the auxiliary for this week, y'all, really, honestly, is just keep the energy alive. I think it goes with what Quay is saying. Organic battles, but just keeping that energy alive. When you come to perform, I want to see you give me every single inch of energy your body has, from the end of your hair follicles, bald or grown from the root, it don't matter, all the way to the extended toenail at the bottom of your foot. I want to see the energy flow from one complete end of your body to the other complete end of your body. I don't want to see these performances where we're going through motions. Okay, because we're in the social media age, and we're in the everybody's recording you age. So content is everywhere. Although it is hard to find content, and some of y'all, I ain't gonna leave it live, baby, the struggle real trying to just get a clip. But clip. Somebody somewhere got it. We just don't see it. Okay, we just can't find it. But regardless of that being said, just really performance, y'all. Find your passion in your performance and let your performance be your passion. Okay, that is what it is all about when we talk over here on the channel. Find the passion in the performance. All right, y'all. Now look, before we get started with our weekly reviews, again, just a reminder that we have switched things up as of week 6. So with week 7 and a little more extra today, we're going to continue that role. Okay, so what's going to happen tonight again? You're going to get a live, but we're going to cover all of the dance field shows that are in our top 3 from each of the conferences, and those top stand moments from each of the conferences for dance only. That's right. All of the dance lines we'll cover live. Come tomorrow on your Monday, you will get another drop in the evening, day, sometime, whatever time we feel is great. And you will get a drop of all of the auxiliary moments, which covers color guard and twirl. And we will drop those moments from the field. They're field pieces that we thought should be highlighted. Okay. It'll look like we were still live because we're going to continue to record tonight. However, okay, but you will get it as a pre-recorded episode tomorrow, so that you can break it down, and it won't take so long because we do cover so much material. Our lives can be up to 4 hours easily. So we like to give you a nice 2-hour live and then give you another 1 hour or so on the pre-record, so that way you can break it down. And then Wednesday we come with another piece of something for you. So we try to keep you fed at least from the top of the week. You got a lot of your auxiliary feed in, okay? And so we want to make sure you get that. So don't forget that you can like and subscribe to us on Passion and Performance Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube page by simply going to our pages. It's Passion and Performance on Instagram, Passion and Performance __ that's on Instagram __ Passion Performance _ on Instagram, Passion Performance on Facebook and YouTube. And you can also follow auxiliary _ the collegiate way on Instagram. Okay, we run all those pages, and we would love to have your support, your full support there. It's on our flyer, so you'll see it in just a minute on the flyers. Again, all of those, so you can see it partially behind us now on whatever side it is. You'll see it momentarily on the screen in a minute. All right, Quay, we need to know what's going on with Passion and Performance.
All right, y'all. Passion and Performance is having another Feel Yourself class, October 27th, this upcoming Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. It's coming up. We have another Feel Yourself class where we'll be doing slow and medium counts. Classes at Duncanville Fieldhouse, held from 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. Class is $15 each dancer. And yeah, you can send it to my Cash App that says Quay Nashan 4. And you'll be coming out, getting a vibe, coming out to learn these dance, workout. So bring your water. If you sweat a lot, bring your towel. Come out and vibe with everybody. The classes are always fun, and you're getting quality material. So, yes, come on out.
Look, if y'all don't know, look, Quay has done free classes for a long time. As we keep letting y'all know, to continue to be a great businesswoman, she's got to charge a fee. People take it serious when they get a little bit of something. Putting a price on it lets me know how serious you are about the learning process. We love free, and there's nothing wrong with free, but we also want to get what we come for. So look, you pay your $15. You can see the people work hard. All the people you see in this video here pay their fee, and they got a good workout, and they got to, not only work out, but also continue to just have a really good time. So come on out. Y'all know it's always a good time when you are with your girl, Quay. Okay, so come on out to the Feel Yourself class and enjoy all the things that we love in the Feel Yourself stance. Because look, if y'all can't tell, this is an and count girl. And look at that. There's no, where do we breathe at, girl? Where do we breathe?
Breathe.
So where do we breathe? Okay, so again, make sure you come on out and support the Feel Yourself Advanced Dance class. Again, 1 to 3 at the Duncanville Fieldhouse, $15 each dancer. Yeah. And really just, no judgment-free zone. So really enjoy the class. Okay. Now, don't forget, you can also stream us on Mondays on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can search us there at State of the Auxiliary over on those platforms, and you can watch us on Spotify. They'll be all recorded, but you can watch us on Spotify. Our full library of every episode is over there, as well as you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts. Okay, so feel free to search us on those platforms and know that you can get your fix of us there as well while you're on the go. All right, real quick before we get into our reviews, baby, guess what? Wait.
What?
It's already audition season.
Yeah.
The people is already having auditions. The girl's gonna drop the video letting us know it is audition season. That they're getting ready for auditions. Because y'all know, if you don't know nothing else, Golden Light auditions at the top of the list. They are the first audition ever seen. That was good. That was baby. When I talk about early, when I talk about on top of it, baby, go on over to the NCAT Golden Light Instagram, get all the information over there. I just have to share the information because, baby, if you want to be Golden Light, you can't wait. You have to be ready now. Okay? And they already give you the information that it takes to be prepared now. Okay? So make sure y'all get it in if that's make sure y'all get it in. That's where you want to be. All right, over at North Carolina A&T. Okay, well, y'all, it's time to get into the things, y'all. So with that being said, we have right here, we're going to be going into week 7 review. I hope that y'all are ready. Again, you can follow us on all of our social media there. And it's time to get into the week 7 review. So I hope that y'all are ready to get it in. Okay, Quay will be right back, y'all. We're having just a quick little issue. All right, but it's time to get into the week 7 review. So we're going to be getting ready to cue that up. And I'm gonna give Quay a second to drop back in. She had to go out and come back in. So just give us a quick second. All right. So with that being said, look, I hope y'all ready. Because we got a good show lined up for you tonight. All right. We have a great show, and I think some really good content lined up for you tonight. Per our show. So I'm queuing our videos. We're gonna start in our dance field shows for the first conference. Y'all know we're gonna start with the CIAA. Okay, we're gonna start with the CIAA, and look, it's gonna be a moment. It's gonna be a moment. All right. Hold on, let me cue that up. All right, we're starting with the CIAA as I have been corrected, and so we're going to be where am I at? Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to do about 13 things at once. All right, so we're going to be checking out the CIAA. We're going to look at our top 3 dance field shows for the week for the CIAA. That's this week's top field shows. If you wonder how we determine based on the people who performed, whether it be a battle of the bands, a game, whatever that is. We look at the content that is available. Now, if we can't find any content, then of course we don't judge. But we look at the content, and then we look at what stuck out in that conference as our top 3 moments for the field shows. Okay. And so we do have our field shows. Now this, like I said, we're only going to cover the dance field shows in each conference that are our top, and the stand moments. Okay. And then we're going to take a moment and look at those per conference. We go per conference, and usually we will go off the screen. And then we go off the screen, and then we normally come back on and give our stuff. This week, we're going to stay on the screen. So Quay will pop up momentarily. We'll stay on the screen and give our feedback as we go through what we see, what we like. Just because they're in our top 3 doesn't mean that we believe everything is flawless. It just means that they were the best of what we saw and what we thought represent in our top for the week. Okay, whether it be entertaining, choreography, presence, all of those things we look at. The technique. It doesn't always have to be technique, just as in ballet, jazz, modern, things like that. Technique can also be bucking everything, but how well does the team look? The technique, everything of the team. So we look at all those aspects, and then we judge it, and we do it. Now, the way we normally do things here, because we do cover 4 HBCU athletic conferences, and then of course we look at the bands that do not fall in the HBCU athletic conference. Me and Quay split that up between us. Okay, so I cover 3 of those areas, and Quay covers 2 of those areas, and so that's how we come up with it. So although me and Quay typically agree on a lot, as y'all could tell by week 6, we don't always agree on everything. We do see things somewhat differently, and so we do pick those tops, and then we come back and we look at it and everything. But typically, me and Quay fall in the same range of what we like or expect, but every now and then we don't always see. So it always makes for good conversation if we disagree as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our number 3 field show, and that's gonna be Scarlet Lace of Winston-Salem.
Arranged by our very own director of bands, Dr.
Sorry, y'all, I didn't put it in the right space. Here we go.
Hold on to your seats and get ready for the captivating, mesmerizing ladies of Scarlet Lace. As they give you Usher's 2005 release, Caught Up.
Dance, I love it. I mean, dance big every motion. Big movements. Love the energy. We have been captivated by Scarlet Lace. That's a great sequence. Great sequence. They look as one, they move as one, so they really have a style down.
I hear you, really see. Scarlet Lace.
Okay. All right. That was really good. Scarlet Lace always brings good energy. They really know how to captivate you through their emotions. I love the all red in their thing. I mean, their name is Scarlet Lace, so red definitely is a signature color, of course, for them. It would only make sense. Excuse me. It would only make sense. So I love the energy. I mean, when they came out on the field, it was energy from the moment go. I mean, they got out there and they started moving. I like that they kind of introduced the team in kind of two groups. I do wish, for me, I do wish that the second group could have kind of came out with more than just kind of a couple of steps walkout march, but they would have kind of came out with choreography. I think it would have just elevated that moment and not let it be stagnant. But from there, I mean, the formations, the movements, the look, they kept movements, they kept energy, they kept formation changes and transitions. I think they looked really, really good. They were clean. They bucked us. They gave us some stunts. They gave us some risk. They gave us a little bit of all of it. I mean, they really did good. There was just a small minor in sync issues, but nothing major that would really deter from the overall performance. But I mean, if you're looking at it through a critical lens, then there were just a few moments where there was some in sync issues, but that could be freshmen, that could be a lot of things, a lot of factors that we don't know. But ultimately, I love that they look alike. I love that they took risk, that they gave us authentic choreography that looks like them. It doesn't look like anybody else. When I see this, I see Scarlet Lace, honestly. So good job to Scarlet Lace in this field show. I think they did a wonderful job. All right. Our number two, that's coming to the field. Now, y'all, look, we've been, again, captivated by this group of young ladies. And I think that you kind of may know who they are. But also ranking at number two, this band, again, that popped out of nowhere to us, is Elizabeth City State University. And this is Royal Blaze. Oh, right out the gate. Giving us technique, giving us lead. Now, y'all know I love this team because they are, it's just for girls, but I mean, always.
Can you hear me, Brandon?
Yes, I can. All right, look at that. Look, even though it's for girls, I love it because they find a way to really good formation. Energy is always there. They always do something decisions.
I will say, even though that they did really before, I do feel like, even though it's still good this week, they still performed it. When you do a routine over a lot, it could become complacent and you'll get bored of it. So I say whenever you repeat a routine, continue to perform it like it was your first time, because it's going to be the audience's first time seeing it. So yeah, but I love the formations that they were doing. Like you said, even though it's just four of them, they did a lot.
Oh my God, that routine was jammed full of excitement. I mean,
Yeah.
again, coming out right there, the
Wow.
solo, I don't know if that was capping or not, but
Wow.
powerful entrance. And I mean, they didn't waste any moment. It was just every single moment they found a way to keep us entertained. Again, if I didn't know that literally it's been 4 girls all season, I would never know that. They keep us entertained and they find a way to do it each and every week. I don't know where Royal Blaze came out of, or we never just got video, or if they're under new direction, or if they're just hitting the scene. I have no clue. But what I can tell you is I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I mean, they connect their passes, their energy is good, their buck is good, they move as one. Y'all, it's so easy to pick apart a smaller number of girls. But when I say even their barrel turns, they look as one. They're turning C jumps, they look as one. Look at that, the cartwheels, they look as one. Whoever is working with them, or maybe they're working by themselves, but whoever's working with them, all I'm saying is they really, really maximize looking alike. And they look good for 4 girls. Look, I would put them 4 up against several teams and I would be entertained. I really would. Good job, Royal Blaze. Again, that's our number 2 team for the CIAA this week. All right. And then we are headed right on in to our number 1 team, and that's going to be from Virginia State, and this is the Essence of Troy. Okay, taking our number 1 spot yet again. I think we are in love with Essence of Troy.
I love the boots. For one,
yes, Nancy boots. But this uniform is tea. I like the uniform. I like they embrace the orange. I love that they embrace the orange. I mean, giving us technique in the Nancy. Oh yeah, they look really good. They look really good. I mean, really good. I love that they took a risk doing a complete field show in Nancy boots. We don't see that no more, especially with teams doing more technique, doing more stuff. But they still went out there and did turns, leaps, jumps, and everything else that they would do. They had good visuals, good spacing. They are a fairly large team, and yet everything was crystal clear. All formations, all transitions. They look good. They look really good. And the energy, they look excited, like they were having fun to execute their routine. And that's what I look for. For me, I want to know that you enjoy what you're bringing, what you're providing.
Exactly. You definitely could tell that they were enjoying their routine. I said that when I watched it, I said, okay, they're out there giving me a performance and still having fun. You don't get that a lot. You
don't.
A lot of times
you really don't.
Teams, I think that they don't get to enjoy performances anymore because of how heavy social media is now. And so once you learn to live through those moments, you get first place in performances like this.
Yeah, I think once you forget the cameras are there and perform like you're performing for the audience,
Mm-hmm.
and being just genuine in your performance, I agree. I totally agree. I think you will get excellent performances like this. All right. So good job again to the ladies of Essence of Troy. All right. We're going to head into our color guard ranking. And our top 3 color guard, all right, will go in this order. All right. So coming in number 3, our color guard for number 3 is going to be Silky Smooth of Winston-Salem. This is the color guard. Now, if I get any names wrong, y'all, forgive me. It's a lot of names to keep up with. But to my recollection, if we didn't put anything in the wrong place, then Silky Smooth will be our number. I'm sorry, not color guard. My bad. Yeah, I'm still thinking about old format. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the old format. We're going to stands, y'all. Forgive me, y'all. Look, we're still getting our new format down in our head, so don't
look. I'm over here like, hold on.
Judge me. No, you should just say, Brandon, wait a minute now. Look, y'all, every week we assess how we're going to run our show, and just whatever changes need to be made to help us continue to grow the show in the way that we want to see it. But we want to do it organically. So we kind of, make changes subtly. We don't want to just do it all at once. So forgive me. I said what it was going to be at the top of the show, but I have gotten so used to just going from area to area that I had to stop and really think about what I just said. So forgive me, y'all. That was my fault. Okay, that was my fault. Okay. We're going to stands. For the CIAA, we have one stand clip, okay? Just one, okay? And that's all we need sometimes. It may be the only one we found. It could be they just the only ones who deserve to be highlighted in that area. But either way, for the CIAA, we have our stand clip, our number 1 stand clip of the week, and this is going to be Shaw University.
1, 2,
about 4 dances, from what I can tell. Good energy. Yeah, come on, man. Give us some better music. Uniform. I thought it was 2 piece. That's a okay, slow roll. That's a cute slow motion in this thing. All right, for Shaw University and their dance line, okay, their dance line is known as the Diamond Sensation Dance Line, okay? Diamond Sensation Dance Line. So, look, the diamonds, I like it. It gave me classic majorette. I liked it. It was giving me classics majorette. They were not trying to be who they're not. Okay. And I like it. You know, sometimes like we and Quay, we spoke on this, I believe last week. You know, teams tend to, because there's so much in social media and community dance, a lot of things start to kind of blend and look alike. Not necessarily the motions, but just the way we would do things stylistically. So I like that they kind of kept a cool majorette feel with that. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Travel with Kimmy Kim. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on to the show. I hope that you will enjoy the podcast tonight as we continue to give her our best. Thank you for stopping by. All right. So, yeah, so I think they look good. I liked it. I like their counts. I like what they gave. I felt like it fit the aesthetic of the band. I felt like it fit them. I felt like it was true to who they are. And I think for that, I agree. I think they are a number one stand clip this week. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Quay?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed them. Unfortunately, this is the only video I could find of anybody in the CIAA, but I really did enjoy them. I love that they, like you said, they are themselves. They're not trying to be anybody else. Mm-hmm. They did give classic majorette. I definitely agree with you on that. Mm-hmm. And I thought they looked really, really good. They look like one. It's like nobody's out trying to outperform anybody. So good job. And you said that the Diamond Sensation dance line.
Diamond Sensation dance line. Mm-hmm.
Good job, y'all. Y'all look good. Keep doing it. Keep up with the good work. Keep being yourself and keep making a name for yourself.
I agree. I agree. All right, y'all. We are about to leave the CIAA, and we are headed right on into. We are headed right on into the SIAC. All right, we are headed into the SIAC, and look, we have a great lineup this week for what I believe. In the SIAC. I think there's some great performances that came out of there this week. And y'all, what I will say is it is getting harder and harder to decide who falls in top
It really
three.
is.
We are getting into mid-season energy now, and you're getting a lot of people now that are, you know, they're giving really good performances. I mean, they just really are. And I mean, it's getting to hair pulling. Like, what's going to be a good, you know, what deserves top three? Was it energy? Was it choreography? Was it cleanliness? Like, you're really having to look at the overall package and decide, man, like this is hard. Like, I really had like several teams I wanted to highlight, but I'm trying to keep it in that top three range so that we keep our show, you know, in a nice range. So anywho, if you don't get featured, y'all, please don't take it personal. It's just really into hair pulling to decide what is a top three performance, because so many performances literally are right there at that same level. But what stuck out in
what made this group different? You know, what made me say, "Oh my goodness," you know?
Right. I agree. All right, so we are in the SIAC, y'all. That is the South Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. I believe that's the way you say that. But anyway, if I made it again, if I mess it up, y'all, just overlook it, okay? Just overlook it, okay? But we are in the SIAC, y'all, and we're about to look at our number three, and our number three team this week, y'all. Y'all, our number three team this week. Hold on, I think I had a typo. I'm trying to get past my little typo here. All right, is going to be the Essence dance line of Clark Atlanta University. Okay, again, this is going to be the Essence dance line of Clark Atlanta University. Let me make sure that this is the correct video clip. Sometimes the names are very similar, and I want to make sure I don't want to put up the wrong school, y'all. I try to be respectful and not do that. So forgive me if I do. I believe this is the correct clip. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. Nope, it is not. I did clip the clip. I knew I wasn't crazy, y'all. I was like, wait a minute, I think it's the wrong clip. See, it pays to pay attention. Okay, here we go. Okay, so again, this is the Essence dance line of Clark Atlanta University. My timestamp was right. I clicked a video that was, the name was almost the exact same. Okay, here we go. So this is. One thing I love about this team, they are mighty clean. And I mean, they are clean. I mean, if moving as one was a person, it would almost be this team. They are completely clean. You can tell they really dance a lot together. There we go. Okay. Good job. Okay. Good job, Essence Dance Line. I think they did a wonderful job, y'all. One thing that stuck out to me about them, they gave classic majorette, what I would call classic majorette, traditional style. Maybe some might call it that. Some might say they gave more studio style. Some may call it that. But they gave a really classic style. I think they had clean lines, clean movement. They danced as one. They moved as one. They gave a really, really good performance. And the song was medium tempo. Again, as we've come to learn that a lot of these teams in the conferences outside of the SWAC, they don't necessarily do really super fast, upbeat, high speed songs the way the SWAC would push them. But they give more of a medium tempo song where the dancers can really execute their motions and not necessarily have to have that push the way that we would do it in the SWAC. But again, they were clean. They gave good transitions, good dance, good motions. I mean, even doing that movement, how they made a transition into a transition. And then again, clean lines, formations. Everybody's dancing the same, looking the same, moving the same as one well unit. They were very clean and very good. I think they kept the show entertaining. You could see all of the expressions through their hands, through their fingertips, even though they're not wearing gloves. They did a really good job expressing and emoting as they performed across the field. And again, it looks like they're having fun. They look like they genuinely are enjoying the routine that they're providing. And it creates for an interesting moment. I think they did a really good job. Essence of Clark Atlanta does a really good job. They really are clean. And they move really, really well together. Quay, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I did like them. They were all really clean. I do agree with you when you say they don't push the tempo, like they do in the SWAC. And honestly, I don't think they need to, because they still give off what they're known for in the style that they do. And I think they did it good. They did it well. I love the choreography that they presented on the field. It was really nice. Everybody was clean. Everybody execution was there. They looked like one. So, yeah, good job to them.
Good job. Again, shout out to the Essence dance line
I
of
do
Clark.
like the buns. The buns are cute to me.
Oh, yeah.
People don't wear buns anymore, and that's okay. But it's like sometimes the hair could really be a distraction to the performance in the uniform.
Don't worry. We'll get there later. We'll get there later.
Okay.
We will get there later because I definitely had that.
In,
I had that as a note for one of the things I was going to talk about when we get to a certain performance. How I felt like the hair became a distraction.
Okay.
Definitely. But anyway, I think they look good. Again, very clean.
Look good.
They look really good. I mean, again,
and nobody's trying to outdance anybody. They look like a team.
It's the emoting for me. You can see them emote through the motions. They are very expressive. They don't even have on gloves, but I can tell every finger opens up when they hit the jazz hand.
No, for
I can
real.
tell every placement. Like they are really big on placement. Shout out again to Essence Dance Line of Clark Atlanta University. Clark Atlanta University. All right. Trying to make sure I don't mess up nobody's name. All right. We're gonna go to our number 2 in the SIAC. And y'all, the girls, look, I'm telling y'all, it's getting harder and harder to be able to decide. Coming in at number 2, we have the Crimson Piperettes of Tuskegee University.
Hey.
First off, I love this uniform. This was they did it for the reveal. Now this is a
Energy is always
I agree.
The technique is phenomenal.
Yeah, the energy is always like almost right through the roof. They give us really, really good energy. Really good energy. They always move as one. This uniform, I love it. From the angle that we're at, a different uniform, definitely a lighter uniform would have made it easier to see everything they were doing. But it's not, their fault. It's just, we got to stand view, unfortunately. But again, they look good. And even from this view, you can see everything they do very, very clearly. I wish whoever recorded it would have stayed zoomed in on them the entire time.
Look at them legs.
So we can see everything. But I mean, look at it. I mean, everybody's placement, everybody's position. It's so good. Now, they do push their tempo a little bit more along the lines of what a SWAC band would do. However, they keep up. They keep up. And they have really good song choice. Again, that entrance, that taking the field, my God, I just love the way they take the field with that kind of salsa two-step energy. It just really looks good, and it sets the tone for what they're about to do on this field show.
Yeah.
And again, I think they look good. Even for a repeat field, this looks like the first time they've ever performed.
Yeah, honestly, it's so clean.
Yeah.
Like they mark every movement that they do.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely see them being like the talk of dance teams. one day.
On the field, yes. I would definitely put them in my top 10 so far this season. When it comes to dance, they are definitely in my top 10.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
All right, y'all. That was the Crimson Piperettes of Tuskegee University. All right. Now we're gonna go to our number one dance field show for the SIAC this week, y'all. And that field show is going to be.
Who is it gonna be, Brandon?
You know, y'all, it's pulling hairs. I hate pulling hairs because the girls are fighting, y'all. But I think the decision between number one, number two was so close, it could have gone either way. But I feel like I love new routines on the fields personally. So this number one, and I think they ate the field. I mean, I don't have to explain it. It will speak for itself. Number one this week will be the Golden Passionettes of Auburn University.
Nothing about this. Okay.
That opening, that's how you get my attention.
The uniform, though.
Uniform is amazing. Up close, amazing.
I love the color.
6 girls.
Y'all better get the dramatics.
And as I said before,
okay,
don't need to do clean. I mean, not one person losing energy. Dance alike, peaks are at the same height. I mean, I love it. They're giving us a little bit of everything. A very well-rounded team. Risk-taking, visual. Getting a technique, the leaps. I love it, baby. I'm getting a platter, a buffet platter of everything I want.
Okay.
Just addicts for me.
Yeah.
Baby, when I say the Passionettes 8,
they 8.
Baby, when I tell you 8, first off, let me just shout out to the Passionettes and to their leadership, their sponsor, director, coach, whatever the title, the correct title is for their team. Y'all, this team has been without their captain for some weeks now, due to whatever the case may be. They posted it on their Instagram, so I'm not saying nothing they didn't post. Their captain had some situation going on, and so had to go take care of whatever it was going on in life. Life was happening. And so I don't know if the captain will make it back before the season over. But when I tell you co-captain, which is the thicker girl on the team, the co-captain stepped up, and I mean, these 6 girls, it's like they dancing harder because they're trying to make their captain happy. Yeah. They're not even able to. They've gone through now almost half, not even half. The captain didn't even get to do half of the season yet, and they've gone through more games without their captain at this point than they've gone through with. But when I say this team has not missed a beat, that's good leadership. Not just from the captain, but from co-captain to director. They are moving. The energy, the routines, the creativity. It's like if I didn't tell you they were missing somebody, you wouldn't even know. That's what a team is supposed to look like. And that's their captain. So just know that they've had to pick up the pieces and move without the captain, and co-captain stepped right into place. That shows that both of those girls are strong.
Yep.
Strong. And then to see this buffet platter of a routine they gave us, from the visual at the beginning to the energy they popped out with, to having these turns and leaps they've thrown in there, to the bucking, to the dramatic moments that just pop out in the routine. It's, man, captivating is all I can say. Captivating.
Definitely captivating.
Quay.
Definitely captivating. Those girls they look good. Um, it is very professional of them to keep being consistent with the captain's absence. I will say, you know, I hope she returns in the near future so that she could get a piece of the season with her team. But the co-captain has definitely stepped up and has definitely put her spank on this team. And I will say they look good. They're clean. They have the creativity and they have the power. This team is a powerful team. When they dance, it's nothing light about them. Everything is a hit. Pow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You have to know what you're coming to look at once you look at the Golden Passionate. So good job, ladies. Y'all look amazing. I love the choreography and creativity. Keep up the good work.
I agree. Even more, y'all. Shout out to Golden Passionates again, our number one field show for the week in the SIAC. I mean, the evidence is before your eyes. I don't think we need any justification for what's in front of our
Right.
eyes. All right, y'all. We are headed into our stand moment. Okay, we're going into stands, y'all. Stands, so I can make sure I keep my mind on the right thing. Okay, and so we have our top 3 stand clips for the SIAC this week. All right, so we're going to look at our top 3 stand moments. I'm getting those queued up right now as we get ready, y'all. Hopefully you are enjoying. Y'all don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, y'all. Leave us comments. We love the interaction to talk. Let us know if you agree with what we think. If you thought maybe we missed the mark, it's okay. We can agree to disagree. We don't always have to agree, and it's okay if we
Yeah, we
don't.
like a little friction over here. We like a little friction over
Hey,
there.
y'all know me and Quay has even had friction in what we thought. We'd be like, wait a minute now, wait, how did we get there? How did we get here? Okay, how did we get here? Okay, but it's okay. So that is what it is, because that's really what. Look, honestly, a good performance will make you be like, I'm not for sure, man. I kind of like this. I kind of like that. It should be. And now that we're mid-season, I think it's going to get harder and harder each week to really decide who will be in our top 3, because everybody's team is really starting to like fully gel now. The first few games are out the gate. Now it's like you don't have a choice but to kind of gel now. So I think we're really seeing, teams that are had enough time now to dance together, to move together, to do all these things together. So I think, as we keep going on, we're going to continue to see some harder and harder things where it's going to be like, man, I really, we might even start seeing quite a few more honorable mentions, because it's just that type.
It's a lot.
It's really hard.
Hard to pick
It's
3.
really hard. Because I know I went back and forward on a couple of these moments.
Same.
I was like, wait, like, how did we get here? Okay. So, anywho, all right, y'all. We are now at our our stand moments for the SIAC. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get my mind together real quick. I had to get my mind together real quick. Okay, so we are now at our stand moments for the SIAC, and we're gonna start with our number 3 stand moment. And this team is gonna be the Dancing Bells of Central State University. Okay, and it's not a team that I've seen. We've seen them a little bit on our show, but we haven't really seen much of them, whether it be for media or they just didn't make the rank of our top 3. But I really kind of was like, okay, I like what I'm seeing here in this moment. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I queued up the right video. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I just have to get my timestamp correct. Okay. There we go. All right, here we go. This is the Dancing Bells of Central State University.
Okay, ladies. Y'all better do it.
So if you watch the very beginning of the clip, you'll see the captain. I want to take it back just a quick little second. I want you to see something was wrong with the captain. It was very apparent because after this clip, they kind of walked her off. See the tear in her eye? I'm not for sure if it was cold. You can tell it's windy, so I'm assuming maybe it was cold. But at the same time, she could have just been dancing through whatever was going on because the coach walked her off, I think, after this clip, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, she danced through whatever was going on. I don't know if it was just wind, allergies, whatever. She danced through it, and they look good. One of the things that I think watching through this fifth, I think for this team is really just continuing to work on your blending. I don't know. They're kind of a big team. I don't know if they're crab heavy or not. I will continue working on blending and dancing alike. I think overall they look really good. They got good counts. And again, they are a pretty solid team. I think just continuing to work on the blending aspect so that everybody looks the exact same when they execute motions, I think will continue to make them a stronger competitive team than, to be able to go up against some of the teams that we hear a lot about. I think looking alike and really just gelling is there, but they look good. Their count selection was good, and I think they backed the captain up. Quay?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think honestly, watching them, I definitely believe. I definitely agree with you with the cleaning points. They definitely do need to go through some of that, but I also do want to say that they did have that energy. If you don't give me nothing else, do give me energy. Smile through the pain because it's not over yet. And yeah, always perform. I do want to applaud the captain for whatever it is the issue was or may have been. I don't know. But she is a strong person to continue to push through whatever she's going through. And that is a leader. Teach your team to get through tough situations first before you break down.
I agree. I think they did really good. I think, you saw the coach just walk her off. So, yeah. So, again, good job to the Dancing Bells of Central State University. I think I did a good job. I would love to see more of y'all. So, I hope that we continue to get more.
Love to see more of them.
Yeah, I hope we continue to get more clips of you as we go. Our number 2 is going to be the Golden Stars of Miles College, y'all. I feel like the Golden Stars are finally clicking the way that we've been wanting to see them click all season. I think with each game now, they're progressively starting to show us what we've been looking to see and hoping to see from them this season. I think they finally have gelled the way they need to as a full team. And I like what I'm seeing from them. I really do. I think they've been in our top each week, but just watching them, and anticipating for them. Now, I will say this. Well, I'll say it after the video. Y'all, here's the Golden Stars of Miles College. It's the moving alike. They are finally moving alike. Like completely alike. I feel like they've tapped into the captain's energy and they're feeding that same energy she's feeding. I feel like she's gotten comfortable. Like she's gotten comfortable.
She's definitely become a stand girl. I would say that. He's found her like ego when it comes to stand. Because she's definitely giving a flavor. This uniform is cute.
It's a really cute pink uniform. Probably one of my favorite ones actually of the season.
Yeah.
It's not too much, but I felt like it just looks really good.
They look good.
Especially with their gold accent. I love the co-captain always covers her. She don't call. She's always. You'll see that throughout the videos. If she gets to throw a call, that co-captain knows.
Okay.
Good communication. They look really, really good.
They do. I'm proud of them. They've come so far. I said I'm proud of them. They've come so far this season.
Yeah, I agree. What else do you think about the Golden Stars, especially since we watched them progress?
I definitely think that the captain has definitely found herself. I think she knows who she is and what she wants to do and how she wants to lead. You definitely see it now. At first, it was a little, she was a little timid to me, but now it's like.
Okay. Not for sure if something happened. All right. So, I agree with what Quay's saying. The captain has definitely found herself. I think she definitely knows her directionality now as a captain and a leader. And sometimes it takes a while to truly find, your comfort level in leading. Okay. Because it's different between following and serving and just, okay, this is what they did. Okay. Now I know what I'm going to do. Now you have to think, what do you want to give? What have you thrown? Like there's so much more responsibility on your shoulders in that captain's role. And so I think she's finally found her comfort zone. I think her team has, figured out her leading style, how to follow her and give it to you. What I was going to say when I mentioned earlier about the hair moment, I do feel that the Golden Stars rely on long straight hair. At least this season, it just seems to be more of a style thing. And so
I was saying, I'm sorry. Like I was saying to me, where did I stop at?
That she found herself.
Yeah, she definitely found herself to me. She knows how she wants to lead. At first, she was timid to me. And now it's like, I'm going to give you everything. Because I know what I want to do now. I know how I want to lead now. I know how I like to move now. I know my music now. So it's like, yeah, let's get into it. She definitely gives e-girl tease. So
she does. What I was saying was, this is when I say the hair becomes a distraction. I feel for the Golden Stars based on what we've seen this season. They've been relying on long straight hair most of the season, and I feel like it's just, to me, it's a distraction to what they provide. I feel like the hair is too long. For me, I feel like it doesn't accentuate all of them in the exact same way. They have curvy girls, they have tall girls, skinny girls. I think they have a very versatile dance line when it comes to sizes and heights and things. I think that for me, I would like a hairstyle that would be more befitting of the whole team. To me, the hairstyle is cute as far as pictures, but when it comes to dancing, I feel like the hair, for me, I feel like the hair is a little long. I think that if they kind of shortened it, I would love to see them do something different, a ponytail, maybe a bob. I think that a bobbiness would have looked really, really good. I think that it also would have made them, I think it would have really made it more sexy and sensual with some of the counts that I saw them throwing throughout the game. I think it just really would have landed. So for me, I think the hair is a distraction. Last but not least, at the very beginning of this video, there's a guy in the back. I don't know, baby. Look, I don't know. I think he's KSI. Baby, when I tell you he was ready, look, let me tell you something.
He's definitely,
if you don't dance right, people back here like him will show you out. See, you never let nobody steal your moment. So when I say you have to be ready, but look, they came right on in and did what they needed to do. He was right there in the middle of their video the whole time going ham. But baby, look, at first I noticed him, but as they kept dancing, it's like, oh, I forgot he was back there, and he eventually walked off. But that's the attention that you want to get. You should never let somebody upstage you, even somebody in the back who just having a good time. So shout out to Golden Stars again for being a good moment. All right. Our next video, our number one video of the week for stands in the SIAC conference, y'all, is going to be maybe the Golden Passionettes of Albany State University. Y'all, I ain't got no words. I have no words for the amount of eatage these girls did. Y'all, Albany State Golden Passionettes.
You know what's crazy? They're doing a stand routine, and it's not slow. I love it. Stand routines.
It was an opener.
Have to be slow. What?
Yeah.
This is an opener?
Yeah, it was an opener.
Baby, put my inhaler under my shirt. Open what? After what? Come on.
You know, baby, we love a team that can handle a fast song. And energy on 10. I mean, clear motions. You see every motion, and they all hit it the same way.
Hit.
Y'all,
it's like Golden Passionettes clear.
They had so many great moments at this particular game. I think this was their homecoming, if I'm not mistaken. No, they were playing Mouse. I take it back. Their homecoming was this coming week 8. But they were playing Mouse, and that was a good game between Mouse and them. I mean, there was a lot of energy, but when I say, baby, cleared, like the energy that was coming from those 6 girls. I mean, and this was a really good game. So that's another reason why I feel like Golden Stars was going hard, because they really had some real good competition on the other side of them. And I know that does make a difference when you get that heat back. Then it's like it's pulling you in to go even harder. But baby, let me tell you something. Them 6 girls ate down. I mean, they had stand routines, openers, closers. When I say the creativity these 6 girls was providing the entire 5th, oh yeah. Yeah, cleared the house, baby. I have nothing to say. I think it was said. Quay.
They definitely cleared. I like I said, the fact that they did a fast day routine, like that's sick in itself. Everybody want to do slow. Everybody want to be sexy. No, baby, give me some umph. And when you give me some umph, let me throw these hips at you. Cause what? They did that. And it kept me entertained. That's the thing about it. It kept me entertained.
And the energy never died.
The energy never died.
Energy never died. I mean, that speaks of the training and how they practice. The energy never died. Not one moment the energy lagged. So again, shout out to the Golden Passionettes of Albany State, because baby, cleared. I have no words. I have no words. That's an organic moment. That's what we strive for. It's fun, it's energetic. You're not trying to create too much, but you're just trying to keep us creatively entertained. All right, y'all, we are headed into the MEAC. That's right, the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. And we're going to be looking at our top 2 field shows from this area, y'all. So with that being said, our number 2 field show this week is going to be from Morgan State University, and they are known as the Foxy Dancers. Y'all give it up for the Foxy Dancers. Now, I do believe this was a homecoming performance for them. So this performance was a little different.
I wish they zoomed in. Who is this again?
Morgan State Foxy Dancers.
Okay, Foxy Dancers.
This is really different seeing the band kind of be a part of the breakdown.
Seriously. Because they still dancing.
That's like I said, this was a very different field show. This was like their homecoming field show. So they did, the whole field show was just uniquely different. Because this is like the back end of the field show. See what I mean? Like the band is marching towards the sideline and the girls are like doing a kick line. All right. Y'all, that was the Foxy Dancers of Morgan State. Again, this was definitely a different performance because that whole field show was more, it was based around their homecoming, but you would definitely get to see that it was just a different performance for them. But the energy they started with was really good. I think they kept it up for the most part throughout the entire field show. I think it was unique that they were able to do this feature, the band kind of be a part of their breakdown. And even as they were kind of going to end on the sidelines, the band kind of had a transition and a movement. I think it was kind of unique how they married the two pieces. A little distracting at times, but overall, I think it was just shows the creativity and how we can still do things. I think they looked pretty good. And I haven't seen a lot of the Foxy dancers that we've covered on our show, but not even a lot of footage. So it was really good to see them kind of come out swinging this way. And I think they did a really good job representing their team and their style and what they bring. And the uniform looks really cute. I wish I could have saw it up closer, but from the distance we see it at, it looks really, really cute.
Yeah. I will say that I liked the choreography. I definitely see what the vision was. I will say that they could use a little bit of cleaning, just making sure everybody looks like one, because it's a lot of them. So they have no choice but to look like one. Mm-hmm. But I love the energy that they have. I will say when it comes to like some things of execution, of technique, the execution was not bad, but could use some work. Just maybe stretch a little more to get deep into those levels, or practice the technique a little more so that it becomes flawless instead of, rushing it. But other than that,
No, I said understood. I think that they were pushing their song too, which is a little more, I'd say this is faster than what we typically hear in some of the areas. So they were pushing a little bit more of what we're accustomed to.
That's facts. But yeah, that's it though. They look good. I'm happy to see them, and I would like to see more of them.
All right. Well, our number one, y'all, coming back with a number one spot in the MEAC and a repeat field show. This is the third time we would have seen this routine, but look, when it's good, it's good. And there's nothing you can say. And I'm not one for seeing a routine more than twice, but because I got ADHD, I get bored feds. But I won't lie. It's like I've never seen it before, because every time they perform it as if we've never seen it. Y'all give it up for Hot Ice of Norfolk State University.
Put your hands together for the precise ladies of Hot Ice as they dance to Ariana Grande.
Feeling it. Hey, come on.
Stay. The hip hop like you've never seen before.
I love that.
It's even the girl they were holding up in the air. Even the girl they're holding up in the air as they execute that walkover at the very end. There's a girl there, they have her in the air and she does it in the air and lands. I think from the angles we've seen before, I never noticed her. This angle, I saw her. It's just like I never seen this field show before. It's like, I don't know if the element has been there, if they added the element in there, but when I say it just gives every time, like they clean the mess of this routine. Everything was thought. The head pops, the movement, the transitional moments, everything was thought I don't really have a negative. I mean,
Me
they are good. The only thing, if I had to say something, is just that little moment we just saw a while ago where they did a not a jeté, a Russian to the right, and they walked back. They did that quick jazz walk back to the left to recenter themselves. Like I said, I see a lot of teams do that. I wish teams would just learn how to make that a choreography moment. How do we get back in that direction without walking there? And I know a jazz walk is dance. I just, for me, it's just when I can tell you use that only to recenter yourselves, I would like to see a little more creativity in getting back to the center. That's just me, but that's not a negative note. That's just I would love to see this moment versus that moment for me. But either way, shout out again to Hot Ice of Norfolk State University. And again, another great field show being our number one. We're going into stands, all right? And stands for the MEAC, we don't have
none. Who we got?
We don't have none because there's no videos.
Why you trick me like that?
Nobody has videos. Nobody has videos. I'm like, y'all, I have stalked every Instagram, every band media page, everything I could find, and I could not find any stand clips for the MEAC. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Like even Norfolk, they normally post their own clips. They didn't post any, and maybe it's the people they played this week. Again, a lot of bands didn't perform. I think because of the rivals they had. I don't know if it was distance or what, but hey, it is what it is. So with that being said, y'all, we are headed into our next group, which is our non-HBCU conference, meaning that the band is HBCU, but they're not in they don't play in an HBCU conference. All right. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we are headed to our number one dance field show of the week. Okay. This is our number one dance field show of the week. Y'all, look, it's no surprise who and what we're going to be talking about. All right. It just ain't no surprise because look, they come hard. A lot of the bands, and y'all know in this group, there's 4 bands. You have Florida Memorial University. You have North Carolina A&T. You have Langston University, and then you have Tennessee State University. Langston did not play. The band didn't go anywhere. I don't think they had a game, but the band didn't go. Tennessee State didn't go anywhere. And NCAT didn't go anywhere. So all you had was one band left, which is the one band we're going to cover. And that is Hampton University, y'all. Y'all already know. So look.
Come on. Let's play. You can start talking.
I'm going to just start it from the beginning. And we're just going to watch it go through because we know they do all their features back to back. And we're just going to watch it because they're number one.
We can only go watch the dance feature.
I forget. Oh, my God. I forgot our new format already. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be quiet and we're going to just take that off the video and we're going to watch the dance feature, right? Because, baby, look, we already know, but just know that it's coming in part 2, okay? It's coming in part 2. Look, y'all, I'm still getting our new format in my head. Look, I got to get it in my head. We've done weeks of this other format, so I got to get this one in my head. All right, here we go. Our number one dance feature is Ebony Fire of University. And this is a repeat show.
Yes, come on, energy. Come on. Let's turn. Come on, there. Come on. Do you know how hard this is turn like that? You missed this to skip off, like, yeah. And what? Yeah.
Yeah, they need to feel like we just did that.
Yeah, and I skip, what you gonna do about it? Cause I ate that. What? Did you see them turns? Like what?
Baby, I saw the Latin fusion. I saw the footwork. I saw
Yes,
the solos that are in there. This is a
yes.
repeat routine from a few weeks ago, but they brought it back. And look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm happy they brought it back. I'm
Cause
here for the white jazz boots.
I like the white jazz boots. I was gonna say, are those jazz
Yeah,
boots or like the short?
the white
Yeah,
jazz
the
boots.
short. Okay.
The white jazz boots. I love that they brought the white jazz boots back this week. I think the white jazz boots in this uniform really makes it pop. It keeps it from being too dark.
Yes. Agreed.
And it look good.
It does.
They look real good, y'all. Let me tell you something about Ebony Fire. They have no problem being different. They love to take on a song that they have typically done songs that not everybody does. They typically take on choreography from a different angle. And this week they did something I've been asking. They got away from the block a little bit. Like, so they opened up in that circle. They did some really cool solo moments within the group moments where every kind of girl kind of got a solo. I love that they did this again. Again, we've seen the routine, but it looks like I've never seen it before. It feels like they take a different take on it every time. So I love it. I love these turns going different ways and the different solos, and even the girl in the center. Like, it's a great way to highlight somebody, but keep the focus on the team.
Wow.
It's the subtle highlights they did that makes this a very engaging routine. And again, they move as one and they look amazing. Amazing. Y'all. Shout out to Ebony Fire again for just being different. Okay. Just being different. I love it. Y'all know who y'all are. It's okay, baby. You just landed hard. It's okay. All right. I love that they are different and they choose to be different. So that's what's up, man. Y'all, Ebony Fire gives it to me. Now, when we go to our stand category of the bands that are not in HBCU athletic conferences, there were none. Okay. Again, we don't have any stand.
Stop doing that because you're just
nobody. Look, if they don't upload it, I can't do nothing about it. Okay, I gotta be able to see it. And again, I stalked all of the pages, all of the Instagrams, the social medias, the band media pages, and a lot of people don't keep up their media as fast as others. So I don't know. So we didn't get any stand moments. Unfortunately, they just hadn't got them posted, even though it's been a week ago. So we got to move on with what we got. We just got to move on with what we got. But with that being said, y'all, we're headed right on into the SWAC, honey. Welcome to the SWAC, honey. It is the Southwestern Athletic Conference, okay? And we are headed into the SWAC, baby. And I know this is what the girls come for. This is the group that has media on media. They have, all the things. They have all the things. And so I hope that you get a quick moment to do that. And shout out to the people that are logging in and catching us on Instagram as well. And shout out to the people that are continuing to watch us on Facebook. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We love the comments. Y'all engage with us. We definitely want to hear your feedback as well. Just keep it cute. But we love to hear your feedback. You don't have to agree with us. We just want to be able to engage with you and to see, because again, I think everybody's opinion is valid. And I think what makes it fun is that we all look for something different. If we all want to see the same thing, that would be a very boring world. Okay, it's like everybody wearing green. Why? Why do we all have to wear green?
Why do you have to say green?
I mean, it's just my favorite color, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so we are now in the SWAC, and we're looking at our top 3 field shows, y'all. Look, y'all know the girls in the SWAC are fighting.
Honestly, y'all, this list may be a little interesting, but
this list is very going to be interesting, y'all. Because look, I don't know who y'all are expecting, but here's what you're going to get, okay? Our number 3 field show, okay, is coming. Let me make sure I did queue up the right video real quick. I believe this is the right one. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. It'd be a lot of names to look at. Okay. Our number 3 field show of the week. Nope, that is not the right one. Hold on, y'all.
All right.
Y'all see I be clicking stuff too fast. Look, I be trying to be so professional and still be messing up. Y'all know what it be, y'all. It just be a lot. It be a lot, y'all. It's because y'all I have to remember that I'm looking at. I went and clicked on the. It's okay. We heard it. It's okay. It's all right. All right, I got it ready. Okay, so our number 3 video this week, okay, for our dance field show is going to be. Look, I know y'all gonna be like, what? Say, huh? Say what? But look, you can fave your fave any day, but the facts are the facts. The M4 Golden Girls of University of Arkansas Pine Bluff are our number 3 pick for the SWAC this week when it comes to field shows. And here's why.
I believe this is a repeat field show.
It's a repeat field show and a repeat. I love the song choice. It's different.
Wow. I love the fact that they
They look so clean and polished.
They do.
Energy.
Wow. I love it.
Golden Girl. Buckle up tight as we take you on for a ride. You seen the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good. They looked really good. Very clean, very polished, very energetic. The transitions were there. They had technique. They had buck. They had surprise. The choreography was not predictable. I think they looked really good. They took risk. They added a little bit of everything in there. I mean, I think they really gave you a little bit of everything they could add. I mean, you see it in the routine. And they used the field. They didn't stay in a block.
I was just going to say they had transitions, baby.
Their transitions were really good, dynamic transitions. And again, they danced really, really well. I enjoyed this. To me, this is a big difference from what we saw at the top of the season. Like, you really see that they have been putting in the work. I agree. I think they looked really, really good.
I do too.
Quay?
I definitely agree with you. I definitely think that they took the time to really go and perfect this routine, probably made a few changes to formations and variations, and I will say it worked in their favor. They look amazing. I love the energy that they give, and the performance gave me having a fun time, really enjoying it. So, yeah, kudos to them. You know, like you said, it's been hard to kind of pick teams this week. So it really came down to, well, who had me intrigued more? Who had me more drawn in? Who kept me entertained? Who had fun vibes? And they definitely had all of that. So, yes, go M4, go M4, go.
All right, baby. Come on for the M4 GGs. Giving us a solid performance. We appreciate you for your contribution. All right, y'all, we are headed into our number 2 in the SWAC dance field shows. Oh my God, y'all, I am biting my, well, I'm not because I already know, but I am biting my nails. Who is going to make number 2? Because if the M4 GGs, who a lot of people be trying to sleep on, but that right there shows you why you can't sleep on nobody, because they've been working. Okay, sleep on nobody. Okay, and if you only support a team because they're your faves, that's not good enough. You got to look at what they produce. Y'all, number 2 is the Dancing Divas of Alabama A&M University, baby. Y'all know, baby. Look, diva, baby. I gotta do that for my girl Niecy, because y'all know I love me a little bit of Niecy, y'all. Yes, honey. The Dancing Divas of Alabama A&M University ranked number 2 for our SWAC dance field shows in week 7, and here is why. I love the uniform. Monochromatic, but still catch my eye. Come on, for Band Media getting us above and below.
Did y'all see them come out of that?
Yes. Come on, for the aerials, water stunts. The lines are crazy. They look good.
Come on.
They dance as one for real. Nobody's out there. The personality, the smiles, the execution.
Yeah, the execution. Everybody did. Everybody.
I mean, I can't keep one apart.
That was so
long. For the partner stunts, good visual. They did good. This was their homecoming game, right?
I believe so.
I believe this was their homecoming game. They looked good. It was a great uniform. I love that it has kind of an iridescent sheen to it. Yeah. A little bit of stoning, but it looked good. It wasn't too much. It was classic. It was easy. They just performed. They looked really good, very refreshed. This looks like I'm out here doing what I love and I'm having a good time. It looked effortless. It didn't look like they were trying to think about it or remember or do. It just looked like we are out here having a good time and we're going to give you what we give. I love it. It give me diva all the way down, and definitely one of my favorite field shows they presented this season so far.
Yes. I definitely agree with you, Brandon. I definitely will say they were flawless on this field. I don't know what came over them, but they said, look, people ain't been talking about us lately. Let me let's get on this field and show them what's the talk to talk about. And when I don't know, it was just the control for me. Like everything was just chef's kiss. When they did that, I was forte turn into that Shanae coming out of that. The forte turns into, forte turns into the Shanae was so controlled. That tells you that they are really dancers and they really do what they do. So yes, go ahead, Dancing Divas. Y'all did that. I love this field show.
Yeah. This was very effortless and just classic. And again, another great song choice. We were getting a lot of the same songs at the top of the season, but you're starting to really see a lot of these teams branch out and really go for a song choice that is not the typical, the womanizers, the bad girls, all of those things. We're now getting into these song choices that really, you got to have personality. That song right there could have easily swallowed them because of, it wasn't a super fast song. It was a very moderate tempo song. But that song is all about personality. And I think for the diva style, it really fits their personality. They were able to bring the personality and the entertainment out of that song. I think that song easily could have swallowed anybody up if they didn't know how to choreograph for it. They knew how to choreograph for that song, and I think they did a good job in presenting their choreography. So again, shout out to the Divas again for another great field show and presentation this year. Continuing being the Divas. We see you, girls. We see you.
We see you.
It's hard to be, but we see you. We want you to know it's love over here.
Look at that. Oh my God.
To the Divas. That was the moment. That was your moment. Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
That was, look, watch.
Top and get ready. Prep. They want them to do the prep. I was too early. Here we go.
Yeah.
And dot and dot. Prep and
Watch. Look how clean this is coming out of it. Did you see that? That prep?
Yes.
That was so clean. Oh. All right.
They know how to. They know they steps. You gotta know what you're doing. All right. You gotta know what is there and where you can go.
Yeah.
All right. So that's true movement. That's true movement.
The control was there.
Okay, understanding movement. All right. And now our number one. This is for my number one. All right, y'all. Our number one field show. Our number one field show this week.
Who y'all think it is?
This week. Our number one field show this week. Baby, look, y'all know the girls keep twirling around the field. They twirl and twirl and twirl. Mm-hmm. And there's one thing I can tell y'all. They keep letting us know why they are who they are. Mm-hmm. Y'all, number one this week is going to be the Dancing Dolls of Southern University. Mm-hmm. Y'all,
transition. Come on. Mm-hmm. Look at the variation.
Kick line. After this ready gets that kick line. Two kick lines. That was cute. Easy and visual.
Come on, birds.
I've noticed too, Southern has been getting back to having a very small dance line versus the bigger ones we've seen in the mid 2000s.
That was cute.
Good visual. I love that people are listening to the music and allowing the music to dictate the motion.
That was a cute pose again.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this with my chest and bite me if you don't agree. So look, the Dolls may not be my favorite always in stands, depending on who's leading and the song choice and all of the things. And because the Dolls, it's not that their emotions in the stands, you really have to deliver, but it has to be a marrying of the count and the song selection. And we know that Southern tends to do slower songs. So for me, it don't, I can love it or not love it. But when it comes to field, oh my God, the energy these ladies bring on the field each and every week, not just because they're a technical team, but because they really have energy. Their songs are pushed, they have to execute, they dance big, and they give you energy. Like every time they hit the field, it's like a burst of energy comes over them. And I'm like, these are the same girls that do all the slow and sexy in the stands, but they get on the field and give you completely opposite. Like, these are field girls. They are field girls. They come out there and they effortlessly give you modern jazz, hip hop, a little bit of African. They blend it. They get jazz funk. They give you a great blend of all these different genres, and they do it so effortless that if you're not, a dancer who has had classes or training in some of these areas, you wouldn't even know they gone through all that in one routine. Like their field presence is here at all times. Like it's here. It's always big, and I really enjoy their shows. Like whether you like them or not, you cannot deny what they bring to a field show. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. All right, Quay, what do you think about the dolls, honey?
I mean, hey, like you said, they deliver every time they touch this field, especially this season. For some reason, the fields have definitely elevated every time they've come out with a new field. And on top of that, I feel like, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it because I'm fair. I kind of feel like they kind of tapped into, I kind of feel like because it's always this person. It's always this person.
I was waiting on the comment. I saw the heart. I was waiting on the comment.
Yeah. But no, seriously. I feel like they kind of like.
I knew when I saw that comment, I knew who it was from.
I feel like they kind of gave motion a little piece of their own medicine when it came to the intro and like doing everything, all the different things and stuff, the variations. I feel like they was like, okay, we can do it too. And we're going to do it the doll way. So,
yeah. I feel like it was I feel like it was their way of saying, hey, girl, don't forget, you was here first. Like, I feel like, and this is why, you can do what you do. Like, not saying she wasn't trained or didn't have a technique or nothing, but I feel like it was kind of like their little shady way of saying, oh, girl, we got the same skills you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really good. But I think sometimes because the dolls are who they are, sometimes it's easy to say, oh, it's just the dolls, or the dolls always provide this. But the dolls really, like, they push it. Even that kick they just did y'all notice they did that with a flex foot? Like an intentional flex foot? It wasn't like a pointed toe. They strategically did a flex foot kick. And if you wasn't watching, that's what I said, you have to really watch their routines to really see all of the elements that they put in a routine, a single routine. It's not just jazz, which is what most field shows are based off of. They really can add African, jazz, funk, modern, contemporary, even ballet. We've seen them put ballet combos literally on the field and make it look like if you didn't know you were watching ballet, you wouldn't even know they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to see how well they, again, fuse the things together. And although I know that people think we love to hate on Southern, we ain't gonna say no names. Okay? But we're just gonna smash into the times and let people know that we appreciate what Southern gives. Like, we do, especially when they do it at a well level. I'm not a hater. I have my preferences. But when they do it at a level of excellence this way, I can't hate on them, okay? So we're not going to say no names. We're just going to smash through all the hatership and let the people know that we do appreciate Southern when they do what they do well.
Anyways, let's continue.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure that we got that out there, okay? They do be dancing. They be dancing. I will not, look, you cannot say that those girls don't go out there and leave their all on the field every time.
That field was too proud. Yeah. I bet y'all thought I was going to put my girls on here. I wasn't being biased. No,
Look,
not in my house.
Look, me and Quay go, like I said, we don't always agree, but look, we do tend to think alike, but we don't always agree. But we do look at what every team brings. It's not about loyalty. It's about what do you bring that makes you pop out this week, that makes you stand out. And it gets harder because you don't know what the next team is going to bring. Okay. So that means that every time you bring what you bring, it has to be at a level of excellence, visually, choreographically, presentation wise. It just has to be at a level of excellence.
All right, we done. We're wrapping it up. Moving on to the stands. All right.
We're gonna delete that out of the video. We're gonna delete all of that section out of the video. Okay. When you see the rewind, there will be a new team in place. Okay, I'm done. Okay, we're done. All right. So we're to our last category of this live, y'all. Yes, that's right. We're at the very end of the live portion of week 7. Okay. Just as a reminder, guys, you're going to catch the second part of week 7, which is the color guard and twirl features that stuck out to us from week 7. And tomorrow on Monday, we will be releasing the week 7 part 2 video
at 1 p.m.
Oh, at 1 p.m., y'all. Thank you. At 1 p.m., we will be releasing the week 7 part 2 part, which will cover the color guard and twirlers that did a wonderful job throughout week 7. We decided to kind of start breaking up the live so you don't have to be on here 3 and 4 hours because, it's just a lot of content that we cover. So we do it for the love of you. Okay. All right. So now our number 3 in stands. I don't know if y'all are ready for number 3. Like, I don't know. Like, I know that y'all have the pandemonium, but again, we are fair and we're going to always reign fair here, or at least try our best to not let our biases control and dictate our options. So with that being said, y'all, number 3 this week is giving Motion of the Ocean from Texas Southern University.
I ain't gonna start today.
Because I was setting you up to do it. I just set you up to do it. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all give it up to Motion of the Ocean, our number 3 in stands.
They so clean.
Yeah. One thing you cannot take away. Yeah. You cannot take away the cleanliness. But I love the way that Tall Taylor dances. So exactly. You see every motion through her body. I love that too. Motion is very creative with their counts. And again, we know that Motion are definitely and count girls. And even their and counts are clean. It's not jumbled. It's very crystal clear movement.
Okay, that brings back all counts. They keep going into the booth. I love that. Okay, look.
Miss King is digging in that book. I ain't seen this count in a long time.
Okay. Oh, my cap. Ooh, that count brings back memories.
That was one of yours?
No. I said it brings back memories.
Gotcha.
For the super trend. Yeah. Poor bear. They do sound good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Smash. I think this battle in general between Southern and Texas Southern really came down to choice. I know some people try to say book. I think both of them had a decent book. I think it just came down to choice and sound. And I think sometimes people choose loudness over quality. Um, I don't know. When I listen to it, I think I kind of sided with Texas Southern, but I see some people sided with Southern. So I think it really came down. This was a really good battle. I think it was close. I think it really comes down to preference, honestly. But overall, Motion looked really, really, really good. Again, we know they're clean, so that's kind of at this point is expected of Motion, honestly. The thing is now, I think with Motion and what makes it harder is to find those organic moments, which I think Kelly King is really done a good job in those, because everybody knows Motion can play, you know, I don't want to say dirty, but can definitely be the gimme gotcha girls, if that makes sense. Okay. They can definitely be the gimme gotcha girls. But I think that ultimately they really have been relying on organic moments. I mean, really digging in that count book, serving the counts, musicality. I mean, yeah, they've had some really good stand routines, but again, as me and Quay continue to try to find genuine, we look at the overall team, but we really try to look at those moments that are created. Like you just can't go out there and create it. It just happens. We're looking for those moments that just kind of, it's a happen moment, you know, not so much of a generated moment. I mean, some of the generated moments are good. Don't get me wrong. If it's generated to a point where you can't deny the moment, great. But we really, really, as we have talked through this, look for those organic moments that, man, this gave what it was supposed to give. And you didn't have to go generate it, create it, practice it. It just served. Motion did good. I agree totally with their ranking. I think they looked good the entire performance. I think they definitely deserve a top 3. I don't think they did anything that was above and beyond, but I don't think they did anything that would keep them out of top 3 either. I think they did what they were supposed to do. They served, they dug into their book, they were clean, and they gave a good performance. They were solid all the way around. I don't think they tried to go and, you know, do a lot of crazy stuff in the stands. I think, well, one, because of the stands, I think in itself kind of limits some things. And they already had that moment with Jackson. So, you know, you can't go back and do that again. So I think they just decided, you know what? It's the Dolls. We just gonna dig in that book. And I think they did that the entire game.
I agree.
Quite.
I definitely agree with everything that you said. The girls look good as always. You can't take cleanliness away from them. They're always clean. Like you said, the organic moments, I'm waiting for that. It's like just being real. Sometimes I feel like because they know they have stuff in the chamber, you know, to throw out later, they get comfortable in the moments that they are just dancing and being organic when you're supposed to make the moments that are just dancing organic in moments. So other than that, I think the girls look good. I really just want to see one day just see like a nasty count selection for Miss Kayla. I just want to see that. I want her to enjoy the music when she's doing it. So
I do feel like the best song of that night for me would have been Computer Love. Okay. For me, visually, I felt like they ate Computer Love. And I don't think it wasn't a stand routine. I felt like it was a great organic moment. to me, at least from the angle I saw it from, because again, this is a different angle than I watched. But I think they really, really did a good job on Computer Love. I felt like it. If we talk about organic, I felt like it just came across organic from what I can remember of it. And I felt like she dug in her book and she served some counts that, again, that I don't feel like she's thrown a lot this season. So that's just me.
I definitely agree.
Okay. All right. So moving on, we are going to our number 2 in the stands for the SWAC. And this is going to be, I know y'all think y'all know, but you have no idea.
You have
why?
No idea.
Because, baby, look, you be a fool if you think that we ain't going to talk about how the Satin Dolls slayed at their game against the Stingettes, baby. You can't deny that they came locked, loaded, and ready.
Thanks.
So we give you our number 2 in stands this week, the Satin Dolls of Mississippi Valley State University.
Thank you, Killer Kev.
Yeah, shout out to Killer Kev and all of the media teams that we've used tonight. Shaq, some of the independent medias, all of them.
This song is already doing me.
They gave us another great green uniform.
Her counselor is she's ready every time. Like that.
And she's serving the butt counts.
It looks like they're having fun, they're playing, everybody's getting energy.
I don't feel like she's trying to do too much either. I think she's giving counts that make sense.
Exactly. And that's honestly, she's playing with her strategy. I feel like she's playing. It's not too much for the team. Everybody's catching on. Everybody's pushing. Everybody has energy. Everybody knows their material. And it's just 6 of them. Exactly. Don't need it.
Good job. Shout out again to. Oh yeah, I definitely believe that the Valley Jackson game is going to be one because Valley already pushing Watts. I think it's going to come down to musicality, but that's a whole other story. Okay, so again, shout out again to the Satin Dolls. Okay, shout out to the Satin Dolls. I think again they did a great job. I think they've been doing good all season, but I just think the footage has not been as much as we would want to see. But at the end, shout out to the Satin Dolls. I've definitely been watching them on the Instagram and the stuff they put out there. Just don't have a lot of footage to choose from, but I do like this game and the coverage they got. I think it really helps. And again, we've been seeing this team propel. We've covered them a little bit here throughout our time, but I like that she did simple counts. Sometimes I feel like people try to do too much on the music. The song has a certain pace. You can only do so much to the song. She stayed in the pocket. She threw those butt counts. She bucked us down. She gave us clean lines, good, simple motions that you can see that were visual, and the team looked good. I don't think she tried to take, a risk in the stand and do something that maybe would make them look bad. I think she gave us good old classic buck, but I think the buck paid off. That's just my opinion.
Agreed.
Okay. Y'all, look, That was the Satin Dolls, baby. Look, that was a really good game. I think the battle in its entirety was good. Seeing the Stingettes and the Satin Dolls. But again, as we watch, we're looking for organic moments. We're looking for moments that just stand out, not just fan fave moments, but those moments again that are created through organic, that the chemistry just seems natural, and that we are looking through. Okay. All right. What's the wow?
What did I say?
Yeah, so what did we say? All right, y'all. So that's that. All right. Our number one and final video of the live version of our show. Okay. The final video, the number one stand clip of the SWAC. Who is it going to reign? Who came out supreme? Who did what needed to be done? Okay. Buck played out. To whom?
To the Southern dude. Anyway, continue.
The buck is played out. Oh, okay.
Maybe the counts were eating. It's just your preference once again, and that's okay.
Well, look, you know what? We'll talk about that offline because I was going to say something, but I won't be shady. Okay, so anyway, y'all, with that being said, our number one. Huh?
I said, because I tell you it's played out, but continue.
Because I definitely have emotion I could go over. So with our number one, y'all, it's all fun, y'all. Don't play with me serious.
No, he did not say that.
Okay, so with our number one.
That's not what he did by that.
Right. With our number one, y'all, look, all I'm going to say is the movers are letting us know, baby, that we are the originators, the creators, and we are here to stay. Baby, the Golden Girls of Alcorn State University. Baby, the battle between them and Grambling, it was a battle. But let me just tell you something. The Golden Girls did not get off the break at all. Shout out to the Golden Girls. Shout out to Nail, honey, who just has been eating and counts. I mean, when you watch her, the girl is just doing a thing. Here's the Golden Girls, y'all.
Look for this video.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I was trying to turn the volume down just a little bit. I hit the wrong. I was trying to hit the volume button. Forgive me, y'all. It's okay. We can watch it again. Watch it again with us. Come with us. Maybe all on the flipping watch.
Look at how big this is why.
Yeah.
This is what the angle is. And look at how it's moving from this angle and how far away it is. I feel the big and very far away.
Oh. Y'all, if y'all ever stand next to Nail and see her real height and see how hard and big that girl dances like she kicks the top. I love that I really love that she's digging in her book. She's really finding the count, and she's using the book to serve these organic moments. When I watch the Golden Girls this season, I'm just getting organic moment after organic moment after organic moment. She's using her book for her book. I love it. She knows her weapon. It's her book. I mean, the talent has been on all year.
Come on, Neil.
Yeah. When I say on one,
She always
on one. Yeah, she really knows her book and she knows her music. Like you can tell she knows the music. She feels it and she knows what to throw. She's been on one all season. You said Alcorn on one this year. They really are. They're pushing Watts. I ain't gonna lie. The Jackson Alcorn game is gonna be really good this year, and the Jackson Valley game is gonna be good this year for sure. I think that overall the Golden Girls look good. As we talked to Ty on our tied up spotlight tied up interview, like she said, to see them be able to finally come out in a pink uniform really, really means something to her. And she's, proud to see them really break traditions that have been holding them down. I won't say hold them down, but just break some of the traditions of not doing things. They finally stepped into actually doing a pink uniform this season. A full pink uniform. So that's a big transition as we, as she said, they got to wear pink shoelaces, during her season over a decade ago. They did pink shoelaces, but they did a full pink uniform. And I think it's really, really cool that they finally got to break that mold and do something different. I know nobody expected Alcorn to come out in a pink uniform, not the Golden Girls anyway. We know that's just very taboo. So shout out to them for, again, breaking those barriers and continuing to open the door and understand that, it's okay to not do school colors. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, the judges look good in pink. Like, I don't know, but seeing that pink and all that bucking and the motions, that looks good. Maybe because we never seen them in pink before, but they just looked really good in pink.
The girl,
it was really, and the sun setting on them also helps too. You said what?
I said, I'm not gonna lie. I'm this team, like this team here is really powerful. The fact that they look like their captain, they look just like their captain. Like that's crazy. That's cleaning to literally the T.
Yeah,
they look so good.
Nell went live. She went live after her game. Their game. Yes, jump a quick second. And like I told her, I said, look, y'all been serving. I try to always sing dancers that I, have some relationship with, words of encouragement, whatever the case may be. But I told her, like, y'all been serving a clean platter all season. Like you could tell her level of leadership. We got to see some things from behind the scenes, even through the summer, and limited, but got to see things. But again, her level of perfection, her level of captain, her level of everything. All right.
She know what she doing.
Just good. Okay.
For real.
Yeah. And again, this is no shade to anybody. I think, it's just evident through her team. It doesn't mean nobody else is not out there working just as hard. It's just her team, they show it every single performance they've been showing.
They do.
And it just looks good, okay? They just look good. So again, shout out to the GGs of Alcorn State University being our number one in stands for the SWAC week 7, okay? Y'all remember... All right, so y'all remember that that we are going to be doing part 2 tomorrow, releasing part 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. You will get part 2, which is our color guard and twirlers or auxiliaries only video. So we're going to give the highlights to color guards and twirlers. Y'all, I know that a lot of times we only focus on dance, but we decided to separate the dance. So the dance had its own focus and twirlers and color guards had its own focus so that they can get their love and not have to share that light. Because a lot of times it's easy for them to get lost when dance is involved. People tend to overlook it. So we want them to get their own light because there are some great color guard and twirlers out there doing the doggone thing. We want to continue to highlight what they bring to the show and what they provide as well. And so we look at those great on-field moments because it's hard to find stand clips of them. So there's no point. But we want to see those great field moments that they present and what they bring to a field show. And hopefully this will continue to help us get more video clips of them. And hopefully other people will see what we do and continue to generate more video clip smash time productions when we have those the twirl videos of the twirlers, not sharing it with the drum majors and the band. We just want to see the twirlers, like we only see the dancers when the dancers are dancing, right? So that's all. Not saying the Smash Time does it. We're just throwing it out there since he's here that we would love to see more twirl videos. We know he covers flag a lot. We want to see more twirl videos from collegiate twirlers. All right, y'all. Look, it has been a great show, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know if you agree with us. What were your thoughts? Who were your tops? We want to hear that as well. Keep it respectful. We love the respect. Okay. You can follow us on Passion and Performance Facebook and YouTube, and Passion in Performance _ on Instagram. You can also follow us at auxiliary _ the collegiate way on Instagram as well. Don't forget, you can stream us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts by searching State of the Auxiliary there, and you can find our book of every episode that we've done. We upload those usually weekly at the very top of the week, so you'll be able to get those episodes each week of what you've missed, but they come out after, of course, a week after we've done them. So make sure you keep up with that. Don't forget, y'all, don't forget that October 27th, we're going to be having the Feel Yourself Slow and Medium Stand Counts, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Duncanville Fieldhouse. There's $15 per dancer. You can cash app Quay Nashawn for Quay Nashawn for, because I want to say Nation, y'all. Y'all know. Look, I'm ghetto. I like to say Nation, but Nashawn, okay? Quay Nashawn for. You can cash up your $15, y'all. The classes are worth it, okay? You want to make sure that you are in the room when the next Feel Yourself dance class is up and ready to go. You want to be in the room, baby. Learn from the Ann Count girl herself. She's a count queen, okay? She's a count queen. We need something for week 8. I hope you got something for week 8. I'm gonna be looking for them at 9 and 10 and 11. Okay. But yeah, we're going to be continuing to keep bringing you great stuff. Continue to support the channel, y'all. That's the major thing that we can only ask. We don't put up cash apps. We don't do anything. All we ask is for your support. Your support is a comment and a share. Continue to help us grow. Help us continue to spread the message and the love of what we do over here at State of the Auxiliary, which is to continue to support the teams that are out there shining each week, okay? And we want to continue to do that through all conferences so that, we continue to discover the teams, because look how many great teams like Royal Blaze that we would have never paid attention to if we didn't really go on a mission to start finding clips of teams across the conferences. So we would have never came across them. That's just the truth. We are SWAC heavy. We're in a SWAC area. So we would have never come across their video. But look, they have been a blessing to see. And I'm enjoying this journey of continuing to discover more teams and what they bring. Quay, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Same thing. Continue to support us. We love what we do. We're very passionate about everything auxiliary. And we want the best for everyone. Everybody is doing great. Continue to be great. Don't forget about class on October 27th from 1 to 3 at the Duncanville Fieldhouse. $15 for this. Yeah, don't forget. And then, yeah, that's really it. Thank y'all for everyone who has been supporting us, though. We really appreciate it. And we love to put our voices out and, just share what we think about the state of the auxiliary. So thank you for supporting us.
Well, all right, y'all. We have covered the CIAA, the MEAC, the SIAC, oh yes, and the SWAC. Okay, so make sure that you continue
HBCU conferences.
Right, baby, and the ones who do not fall in the HBCU conferences at all. Okay, don't forget to go check out our State of the Auxiliary Under the Spotlight Tied Up. Okay, with former Golden Girl captain from 2011. Such a great interview again. And y'all, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. That's all we ask. Baby, look, we can't wait to see y'all. Until next time, I'll be talking with you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.